Imagine you are out on the water, the sun has set, and the stars are starting to twinkle. It is a beautiful scene, but as darkness falls, one thing becomes absolutely critical for your safety and the safety of everyone else around you. What if your boat's navigation lights suddenly decide to take a break? When your boat's navigation lights are not working, it is not just an inconvenience, it is a serious safety hazard. The best way to troubleshoot boat navigation light problems is by following a systematic approach, starting with the basics, checking the power source, inspecting the bulbs, and then moving to wiring and switches. Navigation lights are essential for indicating your boat's position, direction, and type to other vessels, especially from sunset to sunrise and in periods of restricted visibility. They operate on a simple electrical circuit, meaning a disruption anywhere in that circuit, from the power source to the bulb itself, will prevent them from lighting up. Understanding this basic electrical flow is key to finding the issue. First, always begin with the simplest checks. Ensure your boat battery is charged and that the main power switch is turned on. Next, locate your boat's electrical panel and check the navigation light circuit breaker or fuse. If it is tripped, reset it. If it is a fuse, check if it is blown and replace it with one of the same amperage. Once you have confirmed power, move to the bulbs themselves. Carefully remove each navigation light bulb and inspect it for a broken filament or any signs of burning. Corrosion on the bulb's base or within the socket is a common culprit, so gently clean any buildup you see. It is also a good idea to swap the questionable bulb with a new one or a known working bulb from another fixture if possible, to quickly rule out a faulty bulb. If the bulbs are fine, the next step is to examine the wiring. Trace the wires from the light fixture back to the switch, looking for any visible signs of damage, such as fraying, cuts, or pinch spots. Pay close attention to connections at the light fixture and the switch, making sure they are tight and free of corrosion. Sometimes, a gentle tug on the wires can reveal a loose connection that was not immediately obvious. Finally, consider the switch itself and the ground connections. A faulty switch can be the culprit, even if it looks fine. If you have a multimeter, you can test the switch for continuity. If not, and you are comfortable with basic electrical work, you can temporarily bypass the switch to see if the lights illuminate, confirming the switch as the problem. Do not overlook the ground wires. A clean, secure ground connection is just as vital as the positive connection for completing the circuit. Remember that navigation lights are mandated by the inland and international rules of the road, also known as the COLREGS, to prevent collisions. Even a small, simple boat has specific requirements for its red, green, and white all-around lights. A less obvious culprit can be corrosion buildup inside the bulb socket or within the switch itself, which often looks subtle but completely blocks electrical flow. By systematically checking your power, bulbs, wiring, and switches, you are not just fixing a light. You are ensuring everyone's safety on the water and complying with crucial regulations. A few minutes of careful troubleshooting can make all the difference between a safe, enjoyable night cruise and a potentially dangerous situation, keeping your boat life bright and worry-free.